And here is the Vegan's Almanac for today, the 27th of May. The last Wednesday in May is World Otter Day. Otters are beautiful, playful animals who live in wetlands across the world. Charismatic otters are the largest members of the weasel family. Unlike other weasels, the 13 extant otter species are all semi-aquatic, aquatic, or marine. Their sleek bodies range in size from 2 to nearly 6 feet long. Otters slide down riverbanks, juggle rocks, and float on their backs in watersheds on 5 continents. The only places without endemic otters are Australia and Antarctica. Otters reach swim speeds of up to 7 miles per hour. This pace is 3 times faster than the average human swimmer. Otters can hold their breath for 3 to 4 minutes, closing their nostrils and ears to keep water out. Powerful tails propel them through the water. About 90% of all sea otters live on the coast of Alaska. Sea otters have the densest fur of all mammals. Otters have as many as 2.6 million hairs per square inch. That makes it about 1,000 times more dense than human hair. That thick coat is needed because otters are the only marine mammals without a blubber layer of insulation. They rely on all that fur to trap a layer of air against the surface of their skin. The barbs on each hair strand hold in place the air bubbles that the otters blow into their pelts while grooming, a task they spend up to 5 hours doing each day. This air has the side effect of making them highly buoyant. Occasionally, an otter must grab onto a rock or some kelp to remain submerged while swimming. Sea otters, particularly mothers and pups, sometimes hold hands while floating on their backs. Hand-holding keeps the otters from drifting away from each other and their food source while they sleep. They also sleep wrapped in long strands of kelp, like a blanket. The kelp acts like an anchor and prevents them from floating out to the open ocean. When a pup is small, the mother will hold him on her belly to keep him from floating away. Otters' big appetites protect kelp forests by eating sea urchins. Without sea otters, the urchin population booms and destroys the kelp forest habitat. Few animals play as adults, and otters are one of them. Researchers found that playful sliding on the riverbank was not just efficient locomotion, but play. Rock juggling doesn't improve hunting skills. It seems otters do it just for the fun of it. All otter species appear on the red list of threatened species. They are declining due to overfishing of their prey, poaching, habitat destruction, and illegal trade for fur and as pets. They are harmed by entanglement with nets and other rogue fishing gear. May 27th is National Grape Day. If asked to name the world's #1 fruit based on tons produced, most individuals would probably guess banana, orange, or apple. While all of the previous are very important, none can rival the amount of grapes produced throughout the world. The varieties of ways in which grapes can be used, coupled with the number of countries in which grapes can be grown, accounts for the fact that the world produces about 72 million tons of grapes annually. Grapes can be a wide range of colors, including black, purple, red, amber, green, and pale. There are around 80 species of grapevine, many of which can be crossbred with each other. They are distributed across Asia, North America, and Europe in subtropical and temperate climate zones. Grapevines like to grow around rivers and deciduous forests or along the banks of flowing water. Fossils of prehistoric grapes go back into the Cretaceous era 66 million years ago. There are wild grapes in both Eurasia and North America because the grape family existed before the continents separated 60 million years ago. The Concord grape is probably the most popular grape native to North America. Grape culture, or viticulture, is probably as old as civilization itself. The 3 primary uses for grapes are for wine, dried fruit, or raisins, and fresh table grapes. Grapes are full of water and accessible sugars. They are a good source of vitamin C. They are high in vitamin K and copper. They also contain protein, carbohydrates, dietary fiber, and minerals. Resveratrol, an antioxidant found in the skin of red grapes, has been linked to reduce colon cancer and combats inflammation, aging, and diseases that spring from those processes. And here is Exodus 23, 10 through 12 for today. For 6 years you are to sow your fields and harvest the crops. But during the 7th year, let the land lie unplowed and unused. Then the poor among your people may get food from it, and the wild animals may eat what is left. Do the same with your vineyard and your olive grove. 6 days do your work, but on the 7th day do not work, so that your ox and your donkey may rest, and so that the slave born in your household and the foreigner living among you may be refreshed. Exodus 23, 10 through 12. This has been the Vegan's Almanac with a reminder to love your neighbor and share grapes.